Guys, it's Digit 6 here, or Sarah, and like I said, I went to the Korn concert, which was last night, May 7th, at Lupo's, which is in Providence, Rhode Island, which is where I live. I don't live in that particular part, but I live in Rhode Island, and it's about like 30 minutes away from my house, maybe like a little bit more, but still. It was a really, really great show. It's my 4th concert, so it was pretty cool. Lupo's, if you don't know, is kind of like a bar type thing. It's meant for like bands to play there, but they do have a lot of bars there, so there was a lot of alcoholics and stuff, but they didn't have any smoking in there, which was good. Basically, how it started out was, it started at like 9, with John Davis, which is the lead singer of Korn, coming out, and he had like this turntable machine thing, whatever, and he was playing like dubstep music, I guess, and I think it's like his own solo stuff, I guess, called Devil, I believe, and I think that's like his own dubstep music. I'm not really sure, you'd have to look it up, but they had shirts of Devil there, and I thought it was an actual band at first, so when I heard him playing this dubstep music, it was really weird. It was okay, but it kind of got annoying after a while, and he played for about, not that long, about 30 minutes maybe a little bit less than that. And then this other guy came out, and the whatever turntable thing was still there, and he was like this big chubby guy, and nobody knew who he was, and I think he's like a professional DJ or something, and he started playing like dubstep remixes of songs, and they sounded really bad, and then he started playing his own dubstep beats, and they sounded really, really bad. They were really repetitive, really boring, and all the guy said was, "Raise your effing hands." So it was kind of like, okay, this guy sucks. And he was out there, I think, until like 10:30. He played for a while, and then Korn came out, and they started playing, I think, like a little dubstep Korn intro thing from one of the songs off of their newer album. I can't name it, but it was okay. It was kind of more interesting to see them play their new songs live, because I actually heard like the other instruments. I heard like the guitar, I heard the bass, I heard the drums, but most of the dubstep music was kind of overpowering that, but still, it was alright. I wrote on my phone, hold on, the other songs that they played that I knew. When they were done playing that one, they played No Place to Hide, which is off of Life is Peachy, and when I heard that song, them playing that song, because I was actually listening to it like the day before the concert, I was so stoked. I was like singing along to it and everything. And then they played Good God, which is off of Life is Peachy again. So again, I knew that song, and it was really cool that they played that. Then they played Narcissistic Cannibal, which is probably the most popular song off of their newer album, The Path of Totality. And it wasn't that bad. I do like that song, actually, so it's cool hearing it live. And then the next song they played was Here to Stay, and I don't know what album that's off of, but I do know the song because it's off of their greatest hits. So it was pretty cool hearing that one, because it's one of my favorites. Then they played Freak on a Leash, which everybody knew that song. Everybody in the place was singing along to it. Everybody was so stoked that they were playing this song, because it's probably their most popular one. And then it was really cool because Jonathan Davis did that cool growl monster vocal thing in the song. Then they played Falling Away From Me, which is off of their album Issues, and that's another older album from like the 90s. Then they played they did a cover of Another Brick in the Wall, and I don't know what album that's off of, but it is on their greatest hits. And they did it so good. They did part 1 and 2 to the song, and it sounded awesome. So I really liked that. Then then everybody, like, they were about to leave, and then the people wanted an encore, so they came back on, and Jonathan Davis had the bagpipes were playing, and then like the drum beat started kicking in, and I was like, oh my gosh, I know this song. And it's Chutes and Ladders. I love this song because it's like, it's got the cool bagpipe intro thing, and then it has the a bunch of nursery rhymes all in one song, Chutes and Ladders, and it's a pretty cool song. It's off of their Greatest Hits album too, so I knew that one pretty well. Then they played Got the Life, but before they played this song, they made like a big announcement thing talking about how important it is to remember like the soldiers and stuff that died for our country. And Jonathan Davis went into a little talk about that, and then they played Got the Life, which is probably one of my favorite Korn songs off of Follow the Leader. So I was so stoked when they played this one. They did a really great job on that. And then the very last song they played was Blind, and that's off of their very first album, the self-titled one, and it's probably the most popular one off of that album. But they did it so great. Everything sounded awesome. They ended really strong. Stage performance-wise, everybody in the band played amazing. The drummer really surprised me of how great he was. The bass player, Fieldy, he's just amazing. Like, the dude had like these glow-in-the-dark bass strings, and they look so cool. And he did a bass solo in the beginning of the concert, and then kind of towards the middle. And then Monkey, I think the guy's name is, which is the guitarist, played a big guitar solo at the end of Another Brick in the Wall, and that was really cool. Then towards the end of the concert, the drummer played an awesome drum solo, so it was so cool to, like, they did amazing with their solos. Jonathan Davis had a lot of energy. He was headbanging, he was rocking out. They all had really great energy playing. The only thing I had to say was kind of bad was, I think they turned the mic up too loud on Jonathan Davis, like really loud, so you kind of couldn't really understand what he was saying. But the songs that I really didn't know, it was kind of easier for me to tell, but that's all I have to really say about the sound. It wasn't that loud going there. The lighting was probably amazing. They did really cool light shows throughout, from when Jonathan Davis was playing that dubstep music to the DJ guy to the actual band playing. And the lighting was outstanding, and it really did add a lot to the concert, to the performance itself. So it was awesome. I'm so glad I went, and now I will show you guys the stuff. I didn't get a lot of stuff, but the stuff I got there. First of all, here's the ticket, and it's a piece of paper that I got from the Lupo's website, and yeah, that's the ticket. And this is the shirt I got there, and it says Path of Totality, Korn. It's got the moons. I don't know if you can see it. And then on the back it has the Path of Totality and the tour dates. I mean, the tour places. And this shirt was pretty expensive, and that's really all I got there because their stuff was so expensive. Like, the shirts were like $50, so it was absolutely insane. But overall, it was really fun. I expected them to play a lot of new stuff off of the Path of Totality, since their actual tour is called the Path of Totality Tour. But they really surprised me, and they played a lot of their 90s stuff, and it was awesome. And I think a lot of people liked it more, and they just did a really great job of that. So that was my concert review, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and stay tuned, because I decided that my next album review is going to be on Bless the Fall's Witness, so stay tuned for that. Please comment, subscribe,